I've given you 2 corpses. Surely you can use your magic to make them look like us.
Well, I have the magic. But you don't have the time to torture me into using it.
You underestimate me, wizard. I have more subtle means of persuasion.
All right. But I have one condition. That you leave behind the compass so that they can continue the search for the Stone of Tears. As long as you keep it from them, they will not stop searching for it. And eventually, they'll uncover your ruse. It's the only way you can truly be rid of them.
We have a deal, wizard. These are the Magendi. They're allies of the Sisters of Light.
You must be exhausted after your ordeal. If there's anything we can do for you. You could lend me some of your men to help me search for Sister Catherine. It's too late. Looking for her would only lead to more death. The Merciful have swarmed this area.
When I left the old world, they were nearly extinct.
Somehow they've increased their numbers.
That's impossible. To control the Merciful's numbers, the wizards who created them made them incapable of reproducing.
Created? For what?
During the darkest hour of the Great Wizards' War, when all was lost, a group of wizards nobly volunteered to be transformed into a vicious fighting force. Because of their sacrifice, the tide was turned. They won the war, but lost their souls forever. Bloodlust is all they know.
They're nesting in the Lura Caves. And from there, they've been attacking our trade routes.
On the road to the Palace of the Prophets?
Impassable.
Captain Dakota, we don't have much time. I have to get Richard there.
Are you a wizard?
Yes. No. Not yet. He's on his way to be trained in the gift.
And perhaps when you return from the palace, you can help us eradicate the Mariswith. I have to get there first. There is one way. These buck-bound dogs have been raiding our village.
There's a rock half a league from here. Take a few of these prisoners and chain them to it.
The Mariswith will be drawn to them. We should allow you to pass through their territory unharmed.
Get your hands off me.
I'm not sacrificing anyone.
Then you will not make it to the Palace of the Prophets alive.
We have to take the prisoners to draw the Mariswith away from us.
You believe in the Creator, but you'd willingly let those people die?
They're an acceptable loss.
You think their lives are worth any less than mine?
There are so few wizards left in the world, Richard.
I don't care about becoming a wizard. I'm only coming with you to get rid of this pain.
It is so much more than that. By learning to use your powers, you could save many more people. You could eradicate the Mariswith once and for all. And make it so that no one else has to die at their hands.
Yes, starting with these prisoners.
And who are they to you that you would risk everything to save them?
There are people being fed to monsters. I'm going to stop it.
No, I won't allow you to do that.
Yes, you will. And if you want me to come to the Palace of the Prophets, you will help me.
The jackals contain powerful magic. If you don't do exactly as we say, I will release it and you will die.
Drop your weapons. Now release the prisoners. Come on.
Go. May the spirits bless you.
Into the cells.
Let's move.
You should keep going. You'll move faster alone. Obviously. But I made a promise to Richard. It's infected. I need to burn the wound closed. We don't have time to make a fire. I don't need a fire. But it will hurt. I've been struck by an NGO before. Not like this. Do it. I'm impressed. Even the strongest mortals would have fainted. Kaelin?
You know, for someone who says she came to make peace with the Majendi, that was some punch.
The Majendi lied to us. They lured us to their town with talk of peace. I led 50 of my people here to negotiate a treaty, so they could use us as bait for the Mercywith. We're all that's left. We prayed for the spirits to send the one who would save us. My people call him the Cairn. That's you. Something funny?
You think I'm the Cairn. She thinks I'm a wizard. Where I'm from, they call me the Seeker, but you just call me Richard.
I'm Dushalu. Thank you for rescuing us.
If we can get you back to your home, would you be safe there?
Yes. Our village is protected from the Mercywith.
How do we get there?
It's just across the river. But the Majendi destroyed the only bridge.
Is there somewhere else we can cross?
At the mudflats.
Past the lure caves. That's where Captain Dakota said the Mercywith are nesting.
Where are the prisoners? They took them and fled. They could be halfway to their village by now. Then we need to get them back. What about the Mercywith? They'll slaughter us.
If we don't recapture the prisoners, we'll be trapped inside our own city. We need those prisoners to distract the creatures.
Yes, but sir, who will distract them from us?
This is it. This is where the Tahorans were supposed to be dead. Zed. 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 Looks like he was able to stab her before she could kill him with her Jeel. The wizard fought well. He got us the compass back. How am I going to tell Richard?
What is it?
Stop where you are. We only want the prisoners back. Give them to us, and you can go on your way.
So they can be killed by the Mercywith?
The Majendi have been allies with the Sisters of Light for generations. They were bonds that are forged in battle. You must
people back home, then I'll stay behind and draw the Mercywith away from you. If not for you, I would have been killed anyway. At least this way my death will help save my people.
No, it's time to make a stand.
We're gonna fight the Mercy.
How can we fight something we can't even see?
I hope you don't expect me to eat that without proper blackberry sauce.
Refusing to eat will only make the journey harder for you.
I'm touched by your concern for my well-being. Why are we going anywhere? Why not break me right here?
So your screams can reach sympathetic ears. No. I have a more suitable place in mind for your training.
You have another choice. You could be merciful.
You think I'll let you go?
Of course not. You could give me a swift death instead of torturing me.
But that's the part I enjoy the most.
I've given you a new life. What else do you want?
You can't imagine the things I want. And you're going to help me get them. You served the Seeker well, and now you'll serve me.
Never.
I think you'll find it quite liberating, Wizard. For so long, you've been burdened with all the world's concerns. Once you're broken, you'll have only one. Pleasing me.
Oh, damn it. Look at me. I'm skinny enough as it is. In a few days' time, I'll be a bag of bones, and a few days after that, I'll be dead. How will I please you then?
There's no pleasure in breaking someone who's too weak to fight back. Now eat!
I've lost my appetite.
Seeing as you're so eager to begin your training, let's leave now.
Choice. Without a wizard of the First Order to name a new Seeker, we have to find a way into the old world to get to Richard.
You need to rest. Stay here. I'll find horses.
I'm fine.
I need to rest. I'm very tired.
How can you be tired?
It's not even mid-morning.
What is it? A cloud. It's not moving with the others. Why are we discussing the weather? Because that's a tracer cloud. Sent by Zed. The wizard is dead. What if those corpses were a trick?
You're seeing what you want to see.
And you're not seeing what's right in front of you. That's a message sent by Zed.
I know you're grieving for the wizard, but you need to be strong enough to accept the truth. That he's dead.
You're giving up too easily.
And you're relying on blind faith.
That's all we have left.
Come on.
The lurid caves. If your plan was to trap us, you've succeeded brilliantly.
The mud will show the tracks. If we know where they are, we can kill them.
They're already here.
They're behind me.
If we're gonna die, let's die fighting.
So this is what makes them invisible.
The cloaks draw power from the wizard's blood that flows in their veins.
What's wrong?
It's gone. Sister Catherine?
There is no Catherine. I am resourceful now.
But now we know how they've been increasing their numbers. They're not killing people.
They're turning them into mercenaries. Maybe using their own wizard's blood.
They must have taken Du Shilu back to the lair. We may still have time to save her.
The village isn't far. I thought you wanted to get them back home.
All of them. Get the rest of these people back to their village. I'm guarding those caves.
They'll kill you before you get 2 steps inside.
Can't kill me if they can't see me. You said these cloaks draw their power from wizard's blood, right?
I will see if you're right about me.
Keep moving, wizard.
Hold, old man, to rest.
Did you prefer that I carry you?
I prefer you to rub my feet.
It's no wonder Carr has gone soft. Such weak companions as you and your friends.
What do you know about friends? You have no one. That's the real reason you won't kill me. Because then you'll be alone, which is what you fear most, isn't it? My friends would stop at nothing to find me. Who would do the same for you?
Friends are for the helpless.
Tanner, I can think of no one who needs help more than you. Or your plans, or your designs on power. Where have they gotten you?
They got me, a wizard of the First Order, who will soon be doing everything I ask.
And that will only draw the attention of the Seeker, and your ruse will have been for nothing. Everyone thinks you're dead. I gave you a second chance, and this is how you use it? More vile schemes?
You could be anyone now. A different person. A better person.
You think it's possible for me to become a better person?